Hello everyone and welcome to the weird, scary and horrible parts of humanity. Today we are looking at one of a few high school shootings which took place during the school holidays, the Olean High School Shooting. Anthony Barbaro was born on the 9th of September 1957 and seemed to have the world at his fingertips. The son of Nazareno, known as Ned, and Helen Barbaro, Barbaro had spent his entire life in Olean, New York, the largest city in Cattaraugus County. He was the eldest of 4 children, with his father an executive at a manufacturing firm. Barbaro was 17 years old in 1974 and attended the Olean High School, as well as working with his mother at a local fast food restaurant. An honour school student, he ranked as the 8th highest in his senior class and was a star marksperson on Olean High School's rifle team. In December 1974, Barbaro obtained a Regents Scholarship to New York University. NYU is one of the most prestigious universities in the world, ranked by the Times Higher Education World University Rankings as the 29th best university in the world as of 2020. Louis Nicole, principal of Olean High School, noted that Barbaro excelled scholastically and caused no disciplinary problems but was simultaneously seen as a loner. A teammate of Barbaro in the Olean High School's rifle team spoke of how Barbaro wanted to hold up the Olean Armory and engage in a police standoff. On the 30th of December 1974, Barbaro left his house in his mother's car and told his brother Chris that he was going target shooting. With him were a homemade smoke bomb, a 12-gauge shotgun, and a Remington .3006 caliber rifle with telescopic sight. He arrived at Olean High School at 2:50 p.m, entering the school building through an open side entrance. The school was deserted owing to the summer holidays, with only Principal Louis Nicole, secretaries, business office, maintenance and custodian staff at the school. Barbaro proceeded to the 3rd floor, letting off his homemade smoke bomb, a Coke bottle filled with gasoline and a wick. The bomb exploded but did not cause any casualties. Proceeding to the student council room, Barbaro shot off the lock and tied the door shut, barricading himself. A fire alarm alerted a 12-person team of custodial crew doing routine maintenance in the basement of the school. The supervisor of the team sent 61-year-old custodian Earl Metcalf to see what the problem was on the 3rd floor. There he met the 3rd floor custodian Joe Cosidio, who asked him to vacate as he thought he heard gunshots. However, Metcalf proceeded to continue to where he had heard the noise. Seeing Metcalf, Barbaro shot and killed the custodian upon opening the door to the student council room. Barbaro then positioned himself in the student council room and commenced shooting at people outside the school, while staff at the school, excluding the superintendent's secretary, took cover in the boiler room. Barbaro fired a total of 31 shots, wounding 11 people and killing an additional 2 people, in addition to Metcalf. 68-year-old Columbia Gas Co. employee and former World War II veteran Neil Pillon was shot while crossing the street outside the school, and 25-year-old Carmen White was shot in the head inside her car while driving past the school. White was 6 months pregnant at the time and her fetus did not survive. By 5:20 p.m, local and state police officers surrounded the school building, and a National Guard tank had arrived to remove the injured victims. 2 New York State police officers entered the school and threw gas grenades into the student council room. Barbaro was found unconscious inside the room wearing a defective homemade gas mask. Laid on a stretcher, he was taken to the Olean General Hospital and, suffering no injuries, was transferred to the Olean City Jail. Barbaro's father is pictured with a moustache, third to the left, when he visited the school. Of the 11 people injured, 7 were injured by gunshot rounds and 4 were injured by flying glass fragments. 8 of the wounded victims were Olean City firemen responding to the fire alarm at the school. In a note explaining his motive, Barbaro noted, "I guess I just want to kill the person I hate most, myself. I just don't have the courage. I wanted to die, but I couldn't do it, so I had to get someone to do it for me. It didn't work out." One day after the shooting, on the 31st of December 1974, Barbaro was arraigned on 3 counts of second-degree murder, 6 counts of first-degree assault, and 5 counts of first-degree reckless endangerment. He was held without bail at the Olean City Jail. In April 1975, he entered a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity, but was found competent to stand trial by 2 court-appointed psychiatrists and transferred to the Cattaraugus County Jail in Little Valley, with his trial commencing on the 21st of October 1975. However, Barbaro would not see the completion of his trial. On the 1st of November 1975, he hanged himself with a bedsheet in his cell, having written 3 suicide notes found on the bed in his cell. The first 2, one addressed to his family and one addressed to a woman with whom he corresponded while in prison, were never released to the public. His third note, addressed to whom it may concern, read, "People are not afraid to die. It's just how they die. I don't fear death, but rather the pain, but no more. I regret the foods I'll never taste, the music I'll never hear, the sights I'll never see, the accomplishments I'll never accomplish. In other words, I regret my life. Some will ask, why? I don't know. No one will. What has been can't be changed. I'm sorry. It ends like it began. In the middle of the night, someone might think it's selfish or cowardly to take one's own life. Maybe so, but it's the only free choice I have. The way I figure, I lose either way. If I'm found not guilty, I won't survive the pain I've caused, my guilt. If I'm convicted, I won't survive the mental and physical punishment of my life in prison." The 18-year-old's corpse was returned to his hometown and buried at the Mount View Cemetery in Olean. His father was buried in the same cemetery on the 20th of January 1995 when he passed away at the age of 78, with his mother buried in the same plot as her husband following her passing on the 5th of June 2002 at the age of 72. Pylon was buried at St. Bonaventure Cemetery in Allegheny. Wright was buried at the Chestnut Hill Cemetery in Portville, while Metcalf was buried at the same cemetery as Barbaro. Thank you for watching. Please do yourself a favour and hit that like and subscribe button and the bell icon to inform you when new videos come out. It helps more than you know and your support is truly appreciated. You'll also be seeing 2 other videos for you to check out. Until next time, stay awesome, stay classy, be kind to everyone you meet, and have an amazing day.